take my friends' encouragement. Trying hard not to pitch a tent. Be a man, sweeper off her feet. Here I go, it's time we meet. Well, there must have been something in my lucky charm, for she gladly fell into my outstretched arms. And the band played a song for us. Won't you forever seize a day, because it's so worth a try. It's so worth a shot. It's so worth a go. You never know.
It's 101. Welcome to EST Afternoons, and the beautiful voice of our own J Milne there.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Zach, I can't hear my mic, buddy. Sorry, man. What'd you think there?
Yeah, it was taking me back to my old garage band days.
Yeah.
Just, I'm trying to think of the band that it reminds me of. And, God, I want to say it's not, I'll think about it.
Like
maybe a little Pennywise?
Like a really young, what's that group that had the three guys?
Just three guys?
Yeah.
They just had a
They just came to Edmonton.
They just came to Edmonton. They made fun of the Backstreet Boys in that video.
Blink 182.
Blink 182, yeah.
Like a little bit more raw. But
Yeah.
that was a young J Milne. What's their band called?
Brody.
Brody.
And I think they have the CD sitting around somewhere here. It's very reminiscent of Weezer, but it's with a red background.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Weezer is a good one to compare them to as well, yeah.
I'm going to put this on the table. Are you guys ready for this?
I guess we're going to have to be.
We need a performance from Brody at the Estes.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, baby.
That'll be good.
Good stuff there. Zach playing some Brody from a young J Milne into his band back in high school, and we'll see if we can get him performing at the Estes. I think that would be fantastic, followed by a nice little rap battle between Clausen and Kub. But
Hey, we're
way,
friends now. We're friends now. No rap battles.
Sure. So it'll be just a duo, right? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe I can DJ and be in the back, like DJ Yella from NWA, no?
Yeah.
Whoever wins the rap battle gets $10 from me.
Hey, who's the artist you were talking about yesterday that was it something Dogs or something that I listened to?
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He was on a talk show last night, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty famous.
Yeah.
Man. He's in WWE. He did that car karaoke with that guy, and it was one of the best ones, one of the most viewed.
Really?
Yeah, he's really good, man.
Huh?
He's a cool cat. Anyways, we got to get to our show, Gager, here.
We do,
EST Afternoons.
See you, Belzy.
Lots to talk about. The Edmonton Oilers coming off an impressive 1-0 win over the Kings. We're going to talk some John Klingberg. Is there an appetite there? Highlights, lowlights coming up shortly here in the first segment. Not much to get to, but it's nice to just have highlights. Heat and smoke at 1:40. Kelly Buchberger, head coach and GM of the Devon Xtreme in the AJHL, will join us at 1:20. And at 2:20, we'll talk some NFL. We're set for the divisional matchup. Skager, not much of a game. You were right. The Rams were messing around. They took it to the Minnesota Vikings. 9 sacks, Gabe.
Yes. Stafford, Cup, Dua Lipa, or whatever his name. Like they're too good, man. They're too good at this point. I like watching Stafford. I don't know why. He's really good, man. He's really, really good. They didn't have a chance.
No, so we'll get to all that with Daniel Valente from The Score. He's the editor there for their NFL stuff. So it's going to be a fun show for sure. Today, big shout out to Gager for hooking us up with his former teammate, Kelly Buchberger, former captain of the Edmonton Oilers. I think he won the Cup in 90, right?
90, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was on the team as a really young guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun conversation for sure. Like always, hit us up on the EST YouTube channel. If you are there, hit up the thumbs up. We did excellent yesterday with the thumbs up, and we got it, I think, a little bit higher because we had a present from Kub who hooked us up with some coconut water, which was kind of cool. If you'd like to listen to us as well, hit us up on the TuneIn and iHeartRadio apps. And then chime in on the Nasty Chat and at the River Cree inbox, 780-218-9999. The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Canadian musician Alan Doyle and comedian Ben Bank is coming to the River Cree in January. For details on tickets, visit www.rivercreeresort.com. and make sure to slam that thumbs up as we come to you live from the William Huff Studios here in the west end of the city. Jasmine says he was on Jimmy Fallon. So funny. And then that's Bad Bunny, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Mitchie says, does he still date Kendall Jenner? Yeah, he was dating Kendall Jenner for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't Chalamet?
I have no idea. I got to check in with the GF to find out all this. Who's dating who? Because I have no clue. But yeah, give him a chance. Bad Bunny's pretty cool. And
could have got a tougher name, though.
no? What's Bad Bunny? He's still bad.
Is there a Bad Bunny? Like what bad? I guess in that, the only Bad Bunny I can think of is the bunny from Hoodwinked.
And yeah, he's definitely out there, Gage. You're like, you should see him in his concert. He dresses a little weird. And yeah, he's a cool cat. I like his music. It's not for everybody though. So just be warned.
Not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. Well, one, because if you don't speak Spanish, you won't understand it. Gage.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, right? So maybe one day I'll select a Bad Bunny song and see what you think, Gage.
Okay.
Jasmine says, that's Kylie Jenner. Duh, Gager. Wait, Kendall? Oh, yeah, okay. I think you're talking about Kylie Jenner's partner.
Whatever.
Yeah. You don't care.
No.
Yeah, okay. Let's get to the game last night, Gager. An excellent game. I thought the Oilers were a little sloppy in that first period. I wouldn't say they weren't engaged. I think they were. They just couldn't get put some passes together. But again, no damage done. And then I thought they were the better team in the final 40. Stuart Skinner just outstanding in this game. Draisaitl just shot out of a cannon for that goal and gave him the good old Steph Curry. Buddy went flying after that. I think it was more. He just got it was like the good old basketball move when you get deked out pretty bad there. And then I liked the games by Arvidsson and Podkolzin. I thought they were playoff ready. They were mucking it up. Every time I saw Arvidsson on the ice, someone was punching him. or slashing him. And that's the kind of player you want. So, Gager, overall, I know you talked about it on Two Guys, but just a playoff-style game, two very good teams. But I thought the Oilers remained patient, and ultimately they picked up a huge 2 points.
Yeah, that was well. The biggest thing was the separation that they established from the LA Kings in the standings too. Right?
Yeah.
I think this first round matchup. It's going to be very important for the team to start at home. A little bit more comfortability there, and no, it was a fun game to watch. These teams do not like each other.
Yeah,
right. And you get the Arvidsson going back at his old, and you saw Fogle come in with the low cross checks on him and stuff like it. I can't wait for a 7-game series with these two teams, especially when you get Doughty back in there. It's I don't know. Did you see? Like I saw this on online, but the slew foot, from Kempe on Connor McDavid, that was brutal, man.
That's pretty dirty.
That was really dirty. That was that looked close. That's a suspendable offense in my mind. Like he went out of his way to slew foot Connor McDavid there. Like if there was a ball there, you know, that's a free kick.
Yeah.
You know, like that was
that's
tough.
A good call.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That's the intent to injure someone. I don't know what the protocol is for the Oilers to do something about that, but send that into the league or to have a look at least, because look, you gotta protect your star players. Stuff like that can't happen.
And I'm surprised Kempe did that. Because overall he's not a dirty player.
Well, I think he was a little bit upset because of I think it was Zach Hyman that kind of. I thought Kempe was done the way his ankle rolled there.
Oh yeah.
So, and I looked at that multiple times. There was nothing Zach Hyman could do to try to land on a guy's leg like that at that angle. It was a freak accident, but maybe, you know, Kempe's thinking, they're going to do that to me. I'm going to do that to someone of theirs.
Yeah.
But I like that attitude. I just didn't like the slew foot. Hit him, fine. But you're not in a position to protect yourself when you slew foot someone.
Muck it up, do whatever you want. But that was dirty. And I saw it this morning, Gager, because I missed it during the game.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't see it. So What'd you make of the Stuart Skinner haters? Were pretty quiet last night, Gager.
No, they'll be back tomorrow night. But
So, question for you then: back-to-backs coming up for the Oilers, 2 tough teams. Do you go to Skinner tomorrow just because he's coming off the shutout?
it's tough to not let a guy go out and try to extend this thing when they get the O, right?
But Pickard played the last game they smoked them.
I know, but I understand that and they got a break coming up. I roll with Skinner just because of the performance, the saves. He was the Oilers' best player in my mind. Let him see if he can keep rolling from this point.
Kelvin says protocols to punch Kempe in the face next game. Well, they got 2 more games to go, so it would be good. And then Owen Mason says it was Enrique, I think, that kind of twisted.
Oh, was it Enrique?
Kempe.
Okay, yeah.
But all in all, I love the patience of the team. I just love how they responded to the physicality. You saw Josh Brown and Mr. Stetcher only play 6 minutes apiece. Gager Emberson is growing right before our eyes.
Glowing and growing.
Because you know what? He's out there to hold on to the 1-0 lead. Bouchard rode the pine a bit.
I noticed it, 2 games ago? And he was out with Ekholm and to nurse the lead home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, does this always happen? Like,
They PK together.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
But end of the game, you don't see them together that much, right? Well, before, but now he's counted on. I think it's his physicality, man. This guy, who did he hit last night? He just blew a guy up. And it's funny because his stature, he's not a big guy.
No.
Right? And Dusty was mentioning when I played in Sweden, I played with Nicholas Cromwell. And tiny guy, 6 feet, 180 around there, but hit like a Mack truck.
Oh, yeah.
And Emberson kind of has that same ability. They're just, I don't know, they've got dense skeletal structure or something or other, because when he hits, you can see it affects other guys.
And it's a misconception that you have to be big to lay a big hit, because he doesn't.
It's all timing.
Yeah, he's not big, but he's physical. He's dropped the mitts, twice this season?
Yeah.
So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Ty Emberson. I like that the noise around him has quieted down because there was way too much pressure back in October, and now everybody's just letting him play. And look how he's coming into his own.
I think is the talk at the beginning, because, well, who's going to replace CeCe? Was he going to play in the far? Is he going to match with Nurse? Nurse was injured at the start. We haven't seen this pairing yet. What's going to happen? So he kind of just lurked in the weeds a little bit, and that was good. Perfect. Let him just find his game. What was it? 38 NHL games up to this point?
Yeah.
Right now, I would say where he needs to get to and where he's at, it's light years from the start of the season.
For sure. And we're going to get into more of the decor here in Heat and Smoke, and we're going to talk some John Klingberg. But right now, let's get to highlights, lowlights, Gager. 2 players.